Winning both nights of the back-to-back is so sweet. And the Leafs go to MSG to take on the New York Rangers and do just that, winning 4-3 tonight. And look, Stolarz was good. The Stars were good. You got the job done. Let's be honest. I talked about it yesterday. I'm like, look, find a way to get a win. Okay? Don't know how you do it. Don't care how you do it. Find a way. And as much as Chris Tanev and Jake McCabe didn't play as much as you'd think they would, right? Again, I watched the game and it felt like McCabe and Tanev were on the ice all the time. Well, they played less than they did yesterday. McCabe played 22 minutes. Chris Tanev only played 19. But it felt like they were out there all the time. They were awesome today. And let's talk about this, shall we? Because John Tavares had a day. Midway through the first period, just over midway through, Leafs entered the offensive zone. And I think it was McCabe, gives it to a nice little pass to John Tavares. And this shot, this one-timer, high glove on Igor Shesterkin, just a laser beam, in, out, just like that. Gonzo, goal number 28 for JT. McCabe and Nylander with assists in the goal at 12:30. And hey, Leafs get the lead. But then with under a minute to play in the period, Will Borgen basically fires one from the point, goes off the post and in through a screen, and we're tied. And if you want to go on the Twitter, by the way, go check it out, the X Twitter thing. The link is down below for that. I was tweeting live, and I'm like, man, goals in the last minute kind of suck. Then, less than 40 seconds later, with under 10 seconds to go in the period, Bobby McMahon tips in a Jake McCabe point shot, and it beats Igor Shesterkin. Then I replied to myself, basically saying, unless they happen for you. Check that link down below. And the Leafs go into the intermission, up 2-1. They shoot them 14-11 in the period. You're thinking, all right, nice start to this game. You got the lead after 20 minutes. Awesome stuff. $1:22 in, though. And Artemi Panarin scores. Not what you want to see. Then we're tied again. But 3 minutes after that, Leafs got zone time. Jake McCabe fires one on. It's blocked in front, but it lands right in the slot to John Tavares, who has his stick on the ice, ready to fire, and he does, past Igor Shesterkin for his second of the night, 29th on the year. McCabe and McMahon with assists. We're feeling great about things. You got your lead back. It's 3-2, right? 10 minutes later, Matthew Knies. Can we talk about this play? Great play by Willie Nylander. And Matthew Knies, right off the bench, goes right to the slot, finds the pass, rips it past Igor Shesterkin. Was a blocker side. Matthews with a great screen in front of the net. Didn't get a point on the goal, but a great screen in front. That goal at 14:26 of the second period. Nylander with the lone assist. Knies' 25th goal of the year. I think they said in the broadcast too, there are 3 players this year who have 25 goals and 150 hits. Matthew Knies, Brady Tkachuk, and Tom Wilson. It's a wild group to be a part of if you're Matthew Knies. Then the third period kind of lulled to sleep a little bit, right? I'll be honest. It was kind of back and forth, right? Shots were 9-8 in favor of the Rangers. It felt like a lot of the peppering happened with the 6-on-5 with the net empty. Chris Kreider, did he tip in the point shot? Who cares? He scores his 19th with 35 seconds left, but it was pretty much curtains at that point. Leafs pick up the W. They get outshot by the Rangers 30-28 in the game, but who the hell cares? You win 4-3. Face-off dot, as per usual. Leafs win that one 30-25. Not a lot of special teams today. One power play apiece. Both teams didn't score on their power plays. Leafs didn't score a shorty. Shout out Steven Lorenz from yesterday. But I'm okay with that. If you're throwing the body around, they had 33 hits. Leafs had 27 hits. And there's some questionable calls. Hey, I'm okay if you let the guys play. Let them dictate the result of the game. Don't let it be about the referees. Be there, but don't let it be about you. And they did a great job tonight. I liked the officiating overall. A couple of, could have been something. Regardless, I'm not going to complain. Anthony Stolarz, 3 goals on 30 shots, a 900 save. It doesn't suggest how he played today. I thought he was very good. Made some big saves and some big moments. Got the job done. And that's all you ask on the second night of a back-to-back. John Tavares, big night. 2 goals and an assist. Was a +2 today. Bobby McMahon. Him with Nylander, I don't know. That line of Bobby McMahon, John Tavares, And Willie Nylander, it's got some speed. It's got John Tavares in front of that. It's got the threat of the shot, as you saw today. 2 goals, 1 assist, and a +2 for him. Bobby McMahon, a goal and assist, a +3. And then obviously Willie Nylander, 2 assists. It was a +4 in the game tonight. Matthew Knies' goal, but it was a -1. Jake McCabe, 3 assists and a +1. He was outstanding. And Chris Tanev, no points, but as per usual, a +2 on the ice for him. Chris Tanev is a +29 this year. It tells you a guy like Morgan Riley. And what did him and that was the talking point yesterday from my standpoint. By the way, he was a -1, was Morgan Riley. What was him and Carlo, right? Where the ice time was really low in the last game. Carlo played 19-14 today. So yesterday he only played 16. What did Riley play? 19-39. So both guys were up from their minutes yesterday. You kind of needed that in the second night of a back-to-back. You couldn't ride McCabe and Tanev that much in this game. But in the big moments, you had those guys out there for the most part, and they did a great job. All right. On to the next one for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Of course, Florida wins 1-0 in overtime over the Jackets. Ottawa loses 5-1 to Colorado. Colorado was pissed off after that Leaf game yesterday, I think. Montreal, they're down 3-2 right now to the New York Islanders. Excuse me. And the Tampa Bay Lightning are 2-2 at the end of 2 against the Dallas Stars. All right. So, you know what, guys? That's going to do... Oh, no, forget that. Whoa. Back it up a bit. Next game for the Toronto Maple Leafs is on Saturday night as they are in Nashville, in Smashville, taking on the Predators at 7 p.m. Look, let's be honest. We talked about this Rangers game as a game that you need to win. That game is a game you need to win. The Predators have 25 wins this year. They're 25-34. They're 7th in the Central. Where are they in the league standings? They're probably quite low to the bottom, if you ask me. They are 3rd last in the entire National Hockey League. I don't care that you're on the road. I don't care that you play, 3 games in 4 nights. Do a job. Take care of the business. Get your 2 points. Leave Nashville, Tennessee. Just going to leave that there. I'm hoping that Joe Woll's going to get the start. Stolarz was good today, but the way Joe Woll played in the last game, he kind of... I mean, in my opinion, I ain't Berube, but in my opinion, you got to give Woll that next start. We'll see what ends up happening on Saturday, but like I said, find a way to get 2 points. All right, so you know what, guys? That's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and the game today, hit that like button. Do appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button. If not that's already, comment down below your thoughts on the game, your thoughts on the video, all that stuff. Let me know down below. Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is down below as well, so follow up there if you haven't done so already, and I will talk to you guys Jason Edition Sunday, recapping this week's games. Raptors edition tomorrow is a question mark onto that. No, tonight, idiot. 10 o'clock tip-off. Raptors, Warriors tonight. Nothing tomorrow? Nothing tomorrow. I got a rest day. Thank God. These 2 10 o'clock games this week have been brutal for the Raptors. Plus, they stink, so it's even worse. But 10 o'clock tip-off there. The Raptors and Warriors in a few minutes here. And for the Leafs, Saturday night in Nashville against the Predators at 7 p.m. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and the dub this evening at MSG. Talk to you guys then.